Once upon a time, there was a poor farmer living on a remote mountain. Every day, he diligently dug, sowed, and tended his small plots of land to earn enough to get by. The work was hard, but he was accustomed to a simple life and never thought about wealth or treasures. One day, while digging to plant corn, he accidentally uncovered a sparkling stone beneath the hard soil. He picked it up, wiped off the dirt, and saw it shining brightly under the sunlight. However, having never known about diamonds or precious stones, he assumed it was just a beautiful stone given by the mountain. Without a second thought, he tied it around his donkey's neck as a playful decoration and continued his work. Thus, a priceless treasure rested quietly on the donkey's back, following the farmer down to the mountain market. His ignorance unknowingly set the stage for a life-changing opportunity to pass into someone else's hands, beginning a story about value, perception, and seizing the right moment in life. As the farmer led his donkey down to the mountain market, the sunlight glinting off the stone caught the attention of a wealthy merchant. The man, owner of a small but successful general store, had sharp eyes and immediately sensed that the stone looked unusual compared to ordinary pebbles. The merchant approached, feigning curiosity. "What is that shiny stone?" The farmer replied innocently. "It's just a stone I found while digging. Looks nice, so I kept it for fun." The merchant instantly had an idea. He thought, "If I'm lucky, this could be a treasure. If not, at least it will decorate my shop beautifully." He offered the farmer 50 rupees, enough to make the farmer happy for selling his useless stone. The merchant then hung it on the store's weighing scale. From that day, everyone who entered the shop marveled at the sparkling stone. Yet only a few sharp-eyed people could recognize the true value hidden beneath its ordinary appearance. And so, the real opportunity began to unfold. One afternoon, as sunlight filtered through the trees along the village road, a jeweler visited the merchant's shop. The moment he stepped in, his sharp eyes were drawn to the sparkling stone hanging from the scale. With years of experience crafting and trading precious stones, he immediately knew this was no ordinary rock. It was a rare diamond, a treasure beyond measure. His heart raced, but he maintained a calm expression to avoid revealing his excitement. After buying a few small items to appear casual, he started a conversation. "This scale is beautiful and sturdy. How long have you had it?" The merchant replied, smiling as he weighed some beans. "For a long time, passed down from my father. It's still very reliable." "Would you consider selling it?" the jeweler asked casually. "I collect antique scales, and this one, especially with that sparkling stone, looks extraordinary." The merchant was a little surprised, but said, "If you really want it, I can sell it, but it must be worth the price, since I still use it daily." The jeweler's mind raced. If he could buy the scale, he would also get the priceless diamond without the merchant realizing its value. Instead of paying immediately, he tried to bargain. He offered 70 rupees, then 80, hoping the merchant would give in. But the merchant shook his head. "I'll only sell it for 100 rupees. I've had this scale for years, and am in no rush." The jeweler held on to the thought of returning the next day to get a better deal. Little did he know that by hesitating, the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity was slipping away. That evening, as the village was bathed in a red sunset glow, another traveling jeweler happened to pass by. Returning from a long trading trip, his carriage broke down, forcing him to stop near the merchant's shop. While waiting for repairs, he entered the store to buy some food and drink. Immediately, his experienced eyes fell on the scale. The sparkling stone shimmered under the oil lamp, and in an instant, he knew it was a genuine diamond, more valuable than anything he had ever seen. Unlike the first jeweler, he did not hesitate. After browsing a few items, he casually remarked, "This scale is beautiful and sturdy. Would you sell it? I collect antique tools, and this one is extraordinary." The merchant recalled the earlier attempt to bargain and calmly replied, "If you want it, I'll sell it for 100 rupees. I won't accept less, as this scale has been with me for years." Without negotiation, the second jeweler immediately placed 100 rupees on the counter. "Agreed. It's worth every coin," he said firmly. The merchant happily accepted, unaware he had just parted with a priceless treasure. By acting decisively and without hesitation, the second jeweler claimed the diamond. Meanwhile, the first jeweler, still calculating every rupee, had lost the opportunity forever. The next morning, the first jeweler returned to the store, heart pounding with anticipation. He had spent the night thinking and finally resolved to pay the 100 rupees. Confident, he expected the old scale and the diamond to still be there. Just a quick transaction, and he would finally possess the treasure. But when he entered, he froze. A brand new scale sat on the counter, and the old scale with the sparkling stone was gone. Panicking, he asked, "Where's the scale from yesterday, and the stone that hung on it?" The merchant calmly replied, "Oh, a customer came by last night. He liked the old scale and paid 100 rupees, so I sold it. This morning I bought a new one for the shop." The first jeweler's face went pale. Stomping his foot, he exclaimed, "You fool! That was a priceless diamond, a treasure of the highest value, and you sold it for just 100 rupees. The merchant chuckled lightly and said, "Maybe you're right, but I didn't know it was a diamond. I only saw a shiny stone. I made a fair profit. You, on the other hand, knew its true value and let it slip away over 20 rupees. So tell me, who was really the fool?" The first jeweler stood speechless, filled with regret. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity was lost forever, all because of minor hesitation. He finally realized that in life, procrastination can be more costly than foolishness.